Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Dr. Hyena, and today I am back with another live stream. Let's see here. Where? Okay, there we go. So now I'm just gonna paste this into my Discord. Alright, so it doesn't seem like anybody's joined just yet. That's okay. I only started this stream like about a minute ago. Yeah. Alright. Oh, God. Oh, hello there! Oh! Hey, Gaming Hyena! Good to have you here. Alright. So I'm just kind of revising the Rhino's running animation a little bit. I felt like it could use a little more weight to it, so I just kind of added like some more movement in the front torso. But overall, looking pretty good so far. In fact, I think we're just gonna export this to Roblox and see how it looks. Here, let's just save that. Right, gotta go to this screen because for some reason, Blender reveals some very strange information. I don't know why, but like there's no option to hide it, which is very strange. And quite disturbing, really. But yeah. All right, here we go. So, um, as you guys may have seen on the Discord, we are actually gonna have a couple more people helping out with the map. Um, just because I'm not really experienced with map making, right? I think we all know that. I've just been doing it like these past couple of months, or well, just 1 month really. And yeah, I've gotten some feedback, some positive, some really not positive, let's just say. So I decided, hey, you know what? If you think you can do better, sure, go ahead. I don't mind. You can help out a bit. Um, and yeah, I think having more help is better than less. And as much as I would have liked to just kind of do it myself, um, yeah, I'm not really up to the kind of standard of work that most games on Roblox are up to. Um, so I mean, I don't know if it's for better or for worse. We'll see. I'm hoping it's for better. I think it should be, right. I am gonna have a couple more people help out with the map, and hopefully they really are being serious about improving it, and they're not just trying to do anything else. Because I've had a pretty bad history with scammers on this, like, Roblox stuff before, right? Like, they'll come in pretending to be scripters, and they will steal other people's code to make themselves look like they know how to script and stuff when they really don't. And then they'll go into your game, they'll steal your models, your textures, your animations, and then just continue that cycle and just steal stuff over and over again. So I'm hoping that's not the case. Um, and yeah, that's kind of why I have, so many trust issues with these other people trying to be developers for the game, right? I don't think that's cool at all. But, I hope, again, these ones aren't like that, but, there's always kind of a chance, unfortunately. Alright, so we're just gonna let that load. Alright, there we go. So yeah, this is what the water and like the graphics and stuff will actually look like in game. So as you can see, as I was saying earlier, it's much clearer than the preview. It's just generally, much nicer looking. Much more reflective than what you saw in the preview, right? Yeah, I really don't think it's that bad. Like, I don't know what those people are talking about. I mean, yeah, some areas like this are pretty plain right now. That's just because, I don't want the game to lag too much, and frankly, I don't have time to like just place every little decoration here and there. So I guess that's the other reason I'm having the other people help out. And again, really hoping they stick with their word here. But this I'm proud of. This I told them specifically not to touch, just because I've already made it as good as it is, right? Like, there's no need for improvement here. For stuff like the bamboo forest, yes, I understand that. But for this, no, come on. It's perfectly fine as is. In fact, I think it's quite astounding. Will it be a Roblox game? I mean, I'm on Roblox Studio right now, so there's your answer. Yes. Of course. I mean, there will also be excuse me. a game that's probably not gonna be on Roblox at some point. But for now, yes, it's just gonna be a Roblox game. That's all I know for sure. Then here's where you start the game once you teleported in. Um, as for what the waiting room is going to look like, I'm not going to show anything about that. I showed some things earlier, but it's changed, right? It's not going to be like that at all. Or it'll still have like the memorial for Barry, or just to like kind of pay homage to him in case he really is gone, which I hope isn't the case, but just in case it is, I want to kind of honor him, right? I think it's a fair thing to do. But yeah, anyway, after you get teleported from there into here, yeah, let's actually just like straight up play the game, right? So, Gaming Hyena, I'm pretty sure you haven't been keeping up with this stuff, and that's perfectly fine. But basically, I did manage to find a real, genuine scripter that's not like a scam or anything. And basically, we've got some stuff scripted into the game. It's very early work in progress, right? Like super super early. But progress is being made regardless, and the same cannot be said about any of my previous attempts at making a game. Right here, so let's just stop that because we were technically supposed to do that before. Okay, here. So sometimes Roblox Studio does this weird thing where it like doesn't show anything. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, you can see in the preview mode, it's very different from in the actual game. Alright. Oh yeah, and I set up that loading background screen, and then this will be replaced as well. In fact, you know what? That's something we're gonna do on this stream. We are going to make a new icon or logo for the game. Just that 1-to-1 square ratio. I think that's gonna be great if we can make a new one for that. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. So, here, just moving the mouse around to test that we don't lag, and we don't, which is great. So here we've got our character selection screen, so you can be male fighter, female fighter, male wilderness expert, female wilderness expert, male navigator, female navigator. Basically, you get it. It's male and female versions of each character. There's a captain, translator, torchmaster, and then back to the fighters. And then this UI, the design, you could say, was by me, but it was put into the game by two people. It was like the selection thing itself was scripted by my new scripter that I just found, Dang CJ, but the UI was implemented by Volro from Playbox Safari. I was the developer for that game, of course, and he felt it would be nice for him to help me out, and he did, so that was very kind of him. Looks great. Thank you. Yeah, Alright, so here's what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna close Roblox Studio. Here, actually, before that, I'm gonna go turn on the AC because it's getting really hot in here. Alright, so I am back now. The translator has so much riz. I guess that's one way to put it. But yeah, we're gonna close Roblox Studio. We're gonna save our changes first. So we're just gonna hit publish to Roblox. Should take... Alright, yeah, there you go. So it's gonna close automatically when it's done with that, so we can just minimize it until then. And essentially what we want to do is... We're gonna be right back screen, just so you don't see any personal stuff, because again, I don't know why OBS doesn't allow you to like hide that, but I mean, I don't know, I haven't figured it out yet. Let's see. So basically, I'm using Adobe Photoshop, and I have it because I'm in a graphic design class at my school right now in person, and it's paid for by them for this semester. So until that time ends, I have access to Photoshop, which is great. It's much more advanced than GIMP or Medibang or any of those programs for free that I used to use. Not that those are bad, but rather, there's less limitation here. However, I'll say this is a lot less beginner friendly. It requires so much learning. You basically need to take a graphic design class to learn to properly use Photoshop. If I'm being honest, like it's hard to kind of be self-taught in that regard. Right here, so it's taking a bit to load. That's very common. Even my graphic design teacher says that Photoshop is very glitchy, very laggy at times. So you always want to constantly hit Control S to save your work so you don't lose anything. Yeah, exactly. And I actually do have an online, I guess, a couple of online lessons, if you will, on how to do it in Medibang, because even for that, it's quite a lot of learning. However, I try to explain it as simple as I can, so I'm gonna put a link to my website. There's also lessons on drawing and painting animals on there, so if you're interested, that's perfect for you. Yeah, my website is the place to go. So it's creations by Dr. Hyena /shop. Here, I'm gonna put it in YouTube in the chat, of course. Alright, yeah, so there it is. And then I am also open to, animal drawing and painting commissions, as you guys can read more about on there. If you go to the commissions page of my site. So yeah, if you have any, pets or something you want to be drawn and or painted by me, you can just let me know on there. There's an email address for you to send the reference images to, and then I should have it back to you in 3 to 5 days from when you order. So yeah, yeah, just a little self-promotion there, I guess. But I mean, it's on my own channel, so that's kind of what I'm supposed to do as a businessman. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Anyway, pretty much all the money that I make from that, and from Into the Jungle too, at least for now, is going towards my college tuition and moving out and kind of getting settled in when I, again, move out, right? So yeah, there's no like malicious or selfish intent behind any of the income that I do make. I think that would be pretty nasty if there was, and unfortunately, yeah, there are people that do that, and it's very unfortunate. But you can rest assured, I am not doing this. All right, so we are going to be making a new logo for the game, and this will be the icon on Roblox. So, alright, I'm gonna be giving kind of a taste of what you would learn in my Medibang lessons on that website I sent there. However, this is different because it's in Photoshop, obviously, right? So, yeah, alright. Basically, I want the background to be a gradient. It's gonna be a fairly simple logo. That's one of the basic principles of design for logos, is to keep it simple and keep it memorable as well. Keep lettering and font limited. Like in this case, yeah, it's probably good to have it, but oftentimes, if you're trying to make something that's like very symbolic, you don't want to have a whole lot of that, just because you should be able to essentially represent it without any lettering, right? Without literally saying what it is that your logo is representing. That would just be poor design right there. So if we look at, for example, sorry, I don't mean to derail here, but if we look over here on my homepage, you can see my icon. I also use this as my profile picture on Discord and such, right? But you can see, the design here isn't very complex, and it's not supposed to be, right? And I might even get rid of the CDH soon, for the reason I was just saying earlier. But yeah, in a nutshell, it kind of gives you an idea of what my business represents, right? And that's the whole point of a logo. So we're gonna be trying to do something like that for the game, if you will. So yeah, let's get into it. So again, background is going to be a gradient. As for what it could be, let's just go into, okay, basics. That's probably not the nicest thing. It's just like black and white and stuff, and the jungle isn't very black and white. So yeah. Let's see. This would be a bit more of what I'm going for, like yellow and green. Just like the thumbnail for the game, or poster. Alright, so we're actually gonna go in here, just hit OK. So we're gonna right click, go into blending options, and then we're gonna go gradient overlay. Alright, so this is actually what I used for the text in the logo, or sorry, not the logo, we're making the logo, I meant the thumbnail. But yeah, basically we're just gonna be adjusting this. Okay, so you click on that bar to expand it, and then you can edit the colors yourself, essentially. So here, you can just choose whatever color you like, even if it's not a preset. That's the whole point of that. And for like what kind of shade of green I'm going with like kind of a darker neutral green, a little bit more towards the cooler side. So kind of like your stereotypical sort of jungle green, as that's what this is for, right? So yeah. And actually, for this, the yellow, I'm gonna go more of like a yellow green, so that our text actually stands out a bit. And here we can make this a little darker, again, just to help the text stand out. It is often a lot of sort of trial and error. But here, I think this works mostly pretty well. I'll probably saturate the... Oh. Did not mean to do that. So, of course we did. Okay. Control Z. Again, Photoshop is quite buggy, as you can see. So yeah, I guess that's what my graphic design teacher meant when he said that. Alright, so now we're gonna make another layer just by hitting this plus sign here. Then we're gonna use our text tool. Alright, so here we're gonna just edit this. We're gonna make it nice and big. So we're gonna manually type in, let's just say 200. Right, gotta be really big. And that's definitely not the font we want to go for here. So especially in something like a logo, right, you would want your font type to be very much appropriate to what you're trying to represent if you do have you know, any text in there. Okay, so this could theoretically work. Although, again, we're gonna change the color and such. And obviously what it says. Alright. Oh, actually, you know what, chat? I want to ask you guys a question, and I'm going to have it on my Discord server too. It has progressed. I have begun to realize something. Jungle is the name you are looking for. I think Into the Tropics would be a bit more appropriate, just because there's multiple tropical biomes in this game. And then it probably wouldn't need another game change after that, or name change rather. Of course, we're not gonna change the whole game, but yeah. And then you guys can vote there. It's just on my Discord as usual. Is just fine. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. We'll just see. What's the, what the community decides. I've reacted with both just to keep it neutral. Oh God. I don't know what you guys are posting in game discussion. That definitely doesn't belong there, so I'll address that later. I don't know. Here, let's actually address it right now. Yeah, I see that misconception going around all the time. It's not really Disney's fault in that regard. Sure, they, got it across quite poorly, um, but yeah, it's. I don't think anyone working on the film genuinely hated any animal like at all. To be honest, but yeah, the audience's interpretation was definitely ridiculous. Actually, we're gonna delete everything because I have some new ideas for the logo of the game. Okay, so we're gonna try and have it at exactly halfway. There we go. And here we're gonna just get a lighter, brighter shade of green. Yeah, yeah, some people do have positive interactions with them, for sure. So oftentimes it does kind of help to just look around on the internet for, inspiration for logos and such. Yeah, so probably something like this is kind of what I'd go for, except not necessarily in a circular format. And that's yeah. So if the player can't name the game based on its logo, that is a sign of poor design, essentially, more often than not. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I might do something like with a circular design. Though we can't use just that on Roblox. So here we're gonna try and keep it simple. That is also a very important principle of design in general. And then as for why I'm picking almost a red color, like reddish orange, is because that is the complementary color to green. And complementary colors often go well together. Basically, that they're colors that are at opposite ends of the color wheel, if you will. So we can just make that bigger. And then inside, make this a bit larger. But basically, it's going to be a circle inside a circle, so it really stresses that you're going into the jungle, you know what I mean? So that'll definitely be memorable. Oh, actually, no, I just wasn't talking, to be honest. Hello, random dude. We are just working on a new logo for the game. We're gonna keep it fairly simple, and try to make it simple but memorable is the key that we're going for here. And unique, iconic. I think you get the idea. Okay, let's get it dead centered. Should be a line when that happens, like not like more than that. Okay, there we go. I don't know why they made the green overlays on here so dull, like the default ones. Like they just look really dull. Like they're not that vibrant at all. The ones that are vibrant are like super bright. That's fine, we can always just manually adjust it. Then we can probably make it a little darker than that, just to like really push the contrast. Sounds cool. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, it was cutting in and out. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever had that happen on a stream before, so that's good you let me know. Thank you for that, actually. Okay, so let's just edit this. And then on the outside one, we can actually have that a bit more of the red colors. Oh, I see, I see. But no, I mean, I've seen a lot of streamers where, they have. Oh, let's see what the. Okay, yeah, good, good. A lot of people are saying Into the Jungle, and that's great because if they were to choose the other name, yeah, this wouldn't work so well, would it? Oh, um, I am making a new logo for the game. So it does have gradients right now, but I am trying to kind of excuse me, simplify that. Um, Cause one of the things that makes logos memorable is oftentimes their simplicity, and that goes for all designs in general, right? Um, so I'm making sure to kind of try to incorporate that here. And here, actually, something else we can do, if we go into the blending options, we can do this drop shadow. So we can increase distance. Oh, not that much. Ooh, actually, okay, yeah. Do you guys like it with the dark on top or on bottom? Like, which do you prefer here? So I'll. Alright, so there's bottom and top. Bottom? Yeah, same. Actually, let's try it at an angle. So, like. Something. Like that. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay. You know what? I think this works. And then actually for the outer circle, do you prefer it to be like sort of an orangey color like this, or here actually yeah, let's take things one step at a time. Okay, yeah, no, that doesn't quite work. We'd have to make it more similar to each other first. But yeah, the outer circle will still be darker. But what I was gonna ask is, would you guys prefer like a sort of orangey color like this for the outer circle, or more of a reddish color? So actually, let's test that so you can get kind of a visual before you answer. Um, and then so basically, like that or what I had before. Actually, perfection. Oh, thank you. Here, let's just make it teen. Oh, yeah. What the? Oh, opacity. What is this? Oh, because like the background is already red. Okay, yeah, we don't need that. Just a little more of that. And then with or without the shadow. Because I think the shadow actually does add a bit to it. But it might also be too complex, so I don't know, up to you guys. I like the shadow. Same. Alright, anyone else have any different opinions? And then here, let me just exit so you don't... Oh. Excuse me, so you don't see the blue thingy. So as for symbolism, which is certainly an important sort of thing with designs, we are actually gonna go looking for some PNGs that we can use. So let's say, for example, a tree. I forget how you spell silhouette. I think there's an H in there somewhere. Okay, there you go. So I did get it right. So let's just say simple or basic. Words like that'll help. Yeah, see something like that, but like not quite. Let's try a palm tree. I think that would be good here. And then we would make it a different color, of course. Okay, so now to figure out what we do with this. Or if we even need it at all, but I think it would just be nice to have for the sake of symbolism. Could probably turn it like a green color or something. So let's go blending options. Like, it might actually be better to like not have it, but we're gonna see. So we're definitely gonna want a darker color though, not quite black, but dark, very dark indeed. And then here we can just flip it. I know there's a tool to flip things. Let's Let's see. Yeah, that's right. We are making a logo for the game. Finally. It took us long enough, but we're doing it. Or it took me long enough. Control T, why is nothing happening? Okay, where did they move the mirror tool? Like, I don't know if they updated it or... Let's look it up. Edit. It wouldn't be called mirror though. I think it would be called like flip or something. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem to have that. Strange. Where is that though? Okay, there we go. Sorry, that took a while to figure out. Usually it shows that like right off the bat, but for some reason the Control T menu wasn't even popping up as you guys saw. Logo already looks good. Thank you. You know what? Yeah, we might just leave it at this. Although I might unrotate the tree. Yeah, there you go. um, like even the small edits do make a big difference, especially in something as significant and important as a logo. So we're gonna make it slightly, just a little bit lighter, or partially lighter. In this case, I think, yeah. So we're gonna have the top a little darker, just like in the background, but not to this extent. And we're gonna make that a little more subtle as well, because that's a bit too much of a hue shift there. I think that was actually just a misclick. Yeah, there we go. So just like that. And then do the same thing here. Yeah, see that. Yeah, that was a misclick too. Maybe an animal shadow. The thing is, the game isn't really about the animals. Like I know that's probably annoying to hear me like say that so many times, but it really isn't. You know, it's more so about the journey and the adventure you have, and you know that's kind of what I want to symbolize here, if that makes any sense. On the other hand, those shadows do make it look quite nice. But like I like that idea though. Don't get me wrong. It's just not quite what we're going for right now. And then also, you know, the bigger concern than that is, you know, what animal would we go with, right? Like the animal that you're being involved with the most, which is the hyena, they do live in jungles sometimes in real life, but it's, you know, they're not necessarily known for being a jungle animal. You could argue, you know, maybe the Tokapi, but yeah, it would just be a little harder to pull off that way. Again, I don't dislike your idea one bit. I do like it, and I was very seriously considering it myself before the stream even started. Like when I first kind of got that idea, but ultimately, yeah, what I stated previously still kind of holds up. And then as a final touch, I do want to add a dark sort of outline, or not outline, but like border of sorts. And I know how to do this, but I want to see what other people do, because the way I do it kind of takes a bit of time. Yeah, like this. Again, I fully know how to do it, but it is interesting. Like, this is the method that I don't actually know. Yeah, see, that's a different program, though. Oh, I see, so we have to use the tickle feather. Hello. Hello, everybody who is just joining now. Currently, we are just making a logo for the game. Oh, I'm not trying to cut anything. I just want to move. No, oh, no, that is not what I want to move. Oh, I see. Well, I just want to make one that's in the center. Like, right in the center. Oh, no. Yeah, okay, that's not good. Nice icon. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're working on right now. I'm just trying to figure out how to, like, make the circle right from the center, and I think, yeah, see, that doesn't work. Align and distribute, what's that do? Okay, so that doesn't work. Shoot, yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried this. Like, I did it at school successfully, but I'm not sure right here. Like there's actually an option to select from center. No, that's not how you do it. Oh well. Well, we can just do it kind of the old-fashioned way, which is just you just make the circle and then center it later. Essentially. So actually, we have to put something something on here right now since it's just just kind of empty. So we turn the background on, but that's not what I'm talking about. Alright, so you're probably thinking, oh no, it's gone. No. So here's what I was trying to do earlier. So press shift once and then make it real big. Move. Oh yeah, never mind, that plan backfired. Oh, almost had it. Well, this is going to be difficult. Alright, now where do we find that feather tool? Shit, I closed it. Okay, yeah, so that doesn't work, unfortunately. We're gonna try one more time, but again, it just might not work. And that's okay, sometimes Sometimes things don't always work out. Yeah, I don't even know why it's changing shape like that. Okay, there we go. Now it decides to work. Alright, buddy. I mean, that. Whatever. Oh, not 5. I won't do jack. Let's see. Oh, no problem. No problem. Yeah, this isn't gonna be like a quick stream by any means. What the? Okay, yeah, something weird is going on here. Looks cool, but like that's not what I'm going for. What? And that's a good demonstration of Photoshop being like glitchy and all, but that's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to just like, eh. What? Okay, what the heck? I don't know what's going on. I only have a couple of layers, so I like, and then, eh. Very fishy. Yeah, I don't. That's so strange. Oh god, what the heck? Now it's all messed up. Yeah, let's just delete the layer and see if that even helps. I don't think it will though. Like something's broken. Something's most definitely not right. Yeah, see, like it snaps. It snaps like the wrong way though. Now the snapping doesn't even work. What? What? What the heck, Photoshop? What? Like nothing's changing, even a little. Yeah, what? See, it. Oh, that's so weird. Why on earth is it. Like, if anyone has any experience in Photoshop, please do let me know in the chat why this is happening. I've never had this before. This issue here. Like it makes things in the background that aren't there. Oh, it's so strange. Okay, so at least the heal tool works, which is great. Okay, let's just add a mask at this point. And from there, go like that. Totally black. A little bit of feathering. So that obviously looks weird right now, but it's just gonna basically be what we're trying to work with here. Damn it, that's the opposite of what I want to do. Come on. Oh my god. This is... Okay, Photoshop is acting up right now. I've never had this issue before, as I've said many times on here. Like, what? Why would it do this? Like, genuinely, this is super strange and no doubt upsetting. Oh dear God. I thought Blender was bad. So that's like almost what we're going for, but not quite. Because right now it's too similar to the shadows. We just need to make it a little bigger and then we should be good. Okay, now it wants to work with us. Okay. Alright, so I think that's a pretty solid looking logo. Was definitely a lot of work. But that's okay. It's just part of the process. And then we're gonna make sure we center our circles, because they're slightly off right now. Yeah, see, it's not quite there. And then with this, we can also, so now that we have the mask, we can just do this, essentially. That's what the mask is for. It protects the transparent pixels underneath. Yeah, probably shouldn't quite be black. But we are still kind of experimenting here for this last sort of step of the process. There we go. Alright, so that is the brand new logo for Into the Jungle. So just making tiny adjustments, but you get the overall idea. Alright, so yeah, everyone in chat, just let me know what you think of this. I think it turned out looking pretty good, I must say. Oop, excuse me. Looks great. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. Let's just... Actually, no, I'm just gonna keep it like that. You love it? Thank you! Alright, so we're gonna post this on the Discord server, of course, and then on the YouTube channel. Please do not try, stealing this or anything. If you're using it to spread awareness about the game, telling your friends and stuff, that's great. However, please do not use this for your own projects. It is going to be protected by copyright law, alright? So, basically, what that means is, if you were found, trying to use it for something like another game, you would suffer the consequences, essentially. Like, I don't mean to sound all dark and edgy, but, it is a very serious matter and nothing to joke about. So, yeah. Oh, thank you. Alright, here. Let me upload the PNG image for you. Alright, so it's just going to be in the announcements channel. And then I'm gonna show it to some of my friends out there. Yeah, I love how it looks too. I think it's awesome. Really, really helps with the symbolism and gives you an idea of what you're getting into. Alright, so we're gonna change the server picture to that for obvious reasons. Beautiful. Really beautiful. And then you can leave whether you like it or dislike it or whatever. But regardless, it's gonna stay this way. Unless I come up with like a really different design I wanna carry on with later. But for now, I think this is great. So yeah, definitely big in terms of progress for the game. Because as I've been saying, we really are getting this show on the road now. Again, we've got like a scripter now. We've got some very big plans for the game, and that's the thing, right? Those plans are now in motion. Like they're not just in the planning phase anymore. This is real. This is happening, and I'm super excited about it, as you can probably tell. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a little bit of an intermission period here. Um, you guys can get up, go stretch, use the bathroom, whatever. I am going to get dinner. So the intermission is gonna be about probably half an hour or so. Um, so yeah, I'll see you guys after that. Alright, I am back, you guys. Okay. Whew, sorry. Just got back from the mall. I went to go and get dinner real quick. Oh, hello there. Thank you for sticking around, Dracula. Alright. Let's see, what else should we do tonight? Because I have pretty much all night. Again, just not sure what to do with it. Like, there aren't that many more animals to make, if I'm being honest. Not many more that I would want you guys to see, at least, because there's a couple more, but you know, as I was saying earlier in development, I want there to be lots of surprises that you only discover when you first enter the game, and I feel like in a way I've already kind of shown a bit too much, but at the same time, you know, there is still a lot that you will just, you know, kind of discover on, like, upon gameplay, essentially. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess that's gonna be it for tonight. I'll probably just... Oh. Yeah, let me know whatever you want to say. Do I have a Discord? Yeah, I've linked it a few times, but I'll link it again. Okay, so this one expires never, so you're going to want to hold on to this one. And we're going to put it in the YouTube description, or YouTube chat, right? And there you go. So just click on that, open Discord, and then say accept or whatever. Yeah, no problem. Alright, well, you know what? I guess we are going to end the stream a bit early today. I'm probably just going to go get on some games, but that has nothing to do with Into the Jungle. So, if you guys enjoyed, you know what to do. Leave a like, smash that like button, please. That helps a lot. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow. You know, I want to get as much done as I can before the game, or sorry, before I leave for my short trip, which is going to be from the 28th to the 31st. I'm going to be away from the internet, but then after that I come back. So yeah, mostly not stuff you guys would find exciting, like mostly just stuff like the logo and, you know, maybe like some of the user interface stuff for the field guide I still have to do, and the map I'm gonna redo it, like, or to some extent. You'll see in game, but yeah. And then of course, as I was talking about earlier, the waiting room, that's gonna be a bit of a surprise, and that surprise, let me add, is going to play into the story of the game. It's gonna be very important for world building and exposition, more so than the average waiting room would be, but I feel like this is gonna be obvious enough to where you can tell upon entering the game. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining. If you liked it, please leave a like. There will probably be a progress report up tomorrow or day after. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.